favourite into...
One of the best to begin was Cruth Offer. Stack the Deck's rider up looking for the lead, and Peaceful Kingdom ridden hard on the inside, and Primazan is now going up to third. Inside the 200 metres as they travel down the home straight, Peaceful Kingdom on the inside leading Stack the Deck. Primazan 3 deep. On the fence is Lady Liberty. Then Cruth Offer starting to pull fiercely. The outside Santos, Rebel Yell on the inside. Big Mr. Wolf second last, and 2 lengths to Mr. Marceau. Primazan out after Peaceful Kingdom and heads him off as they turn out of the straight and going to the side. Approaching the 1800 metres here, and Primazan by nearly 2 lengths on Peaceful Kingdom. Santos now going up on the outside, and in fact Santos joins Primazan with Peaceful Kingdom third, and then Stack the Deck, Lady Liberty the rail. Cruth Offer next, followed on the inside by Rebel Yell. The speed is still very dawdling. Big Mr. Wolf next to last, and Absolute being Mr. Marceau. Onto the next bend. This is the second they negotiate in the 2400 metre races here at the hill, and Peaceful Kingdom on the outside is about a neck to a half length on Primazan, 2.5 to Santos. Lady Liberty fourth on the inside of Cruth Offer, settling a little better when the speed quickened. 1 Stack the Deck, and then Rebel Yell. Next to last is Big Mr. Wolf, and 2 lengths to Mr. Marceau. As they head along the back in the Kingston Town Stakes past the halfway of the 1200, and the leader Peaceful Kingdom with little Mal Johnston in the saddle, a length and a half Santos. On the inside is Primazan, a length the Cruth Offer, followed by Stack the Deck, and then Lady Liberty. A length and a half Big Mr. Wolf, Rebel Yell on his inside, and 2.5 to Mr. Marceau. As they head along the side of the track, and they're linking up with the 800 metres now, and Peaceful Kingdom pilots the field, a length and a quarter Santos. The inside Primazan, Cruth Offer getting a little closer, then Stack the Deck and Lady Liberty, who's in need of a run. On her outside is Big Mr. Wolf, Rebel Yell next to last, and a length to Mr. Marceau. Past the 500 metres, and Peaceful Kingdom 3/4 of a length on Santos. A length the Cruth Offer on the outside of Primazan, then Big Mr. Wolf and Stack the Deck, and Lady Liberty is hopelessly locked away as they turn the corner. And at the 350, Peaceful Kingdom a half Santos, a length the Cruth Offer, and then Stack the Deck. Lady Liberty can't see daylight from Mr. Marceau on the extreme outside. Peaceful Kingdom's gone. Santos goes to the lead. Cruth Offer's out after it from Mr. Marceau. It's Santos and Cruth Offer. They got very tight, Santos and Cruth Offer. Cruth Offer boring in on Santos as they hit the line. All Santos and Cruth Offer, the heads have bobbed right on the post. It's a tighty, and close for third we've got Peaceful Kingdom and Lady Liberty, followed by Primazan. Further back in the field was Stack the Deck, and then Rebel Yell, Big Mr. Wolf, and Mr. Marceau died on his run.
7, 3, and there's a photo. Well, it could be 7. It's a bob of the head, but we could hear more whichever way it goes. On the tote, Santos 405 and $1, whilst Cruth Offer, which is the favourite, 115 and 80, bob of the head. And third's a photo, 2 and 4, Lady Liberty 80, and 4 80 cents as well, Peaceful Kingdom. The openers on the 7th race look to be just about set to go.
Good line, deepest of all. Racing now, Danster Moore appeared to jump all right. Palm Sun went straight to the outside, and the others all seem to be coming fairly well to the inner, where Miss Deborah led narrowly from Jala going to it, and Al Rabi is on the rail, and close handy Tashka, Flair's Hope showing a bit of speed. Martini Wonder is there too, and just in behind them Danster Moore, Simply Lucy on the rail. Out wide of Marwill, then came Main Artery, and one of the last is Warwick Castle, and on its lonesome down the outside Palm Sun to the 500, Al Rabi, Miss Deborah, Jala, Tashka, and Martini Wonder, almost a line of 5 from Marwill. Flair's Hope behind them, hard ridden. Simply Lucy the rail, and then came Danster Moore, Warwick Castle, Main Artery, and forget about the other one out deep on its own, Palm Sun. 280 or so to travel. Miss Deborah, a narrow leader. Tashka comes at it on the outside. Al Rabi comes at it on the inside. Al Rabi grabs Miss Deborah. Al Rabi is finishing better than Miss Deborah. Then Tashka, followed by Simply Lucy, Warwick Castle, an eye-catching run, and so too Main Artery, but Al Rabi wins it. A half 3/4 to Tashka, a nice effort. Third, Miss Deborah, like the run of Warwick Castle, fourth. Then Simply Lucy, a nice effort, and Main Artery wasn't a bad run either. They're eligible for easier races. Further back in the field behind those, Flair's Hope didn't go on. They were followed by Jala likewise. Martini Wonder also knocked up. And further back, Danster Moore, Marwill further back with those, and out wide on its own, but never in it, was Palm Sun.
Past the post in Adelaide, 273. Victoria Park race 6, the winner 2 El Rabai, $2 even and 70 a place. 7 Tashka, 165, and 3 Miss Deborah, 65 cents. Quinella 10.10 and the trifecta paid $80.95. And there's a protest in Sydney. It's second against first, Just Repose. If you remember rightly, there was that very tight photo finish, and there's the dividends up on the screen now. Favourite punters would be very happy. $1.15 and 80, Crude Hoffa. Sento's 105, Peaceful Kingdom 80, Quinella 4.15. So correct weight is now there. The trifecta is the only thing will change. We'll have that perhaps after this commercial break. Lewis quality. Right on end, they're off and racing. Placid Arc missed the start slightly. Heavenly View jumped out okay with Melody Hit. Impazera got out fairly well, and Uncle Sid is in search for the leader. Now Placid Arc is mustering up speed to share the lead with Uncle Sid. Melody Hit settles in behind them, and coming down the grandstand side of the track, there's about 8 of them, including Franklin Drive, Taj Quillo, My Red Rower, Foamy Ocean, Tristram, Ascot Lane and Trista Plain. Running up towards the 800 metres point, and Placid Arc's in front. He's out about 5 away from the fence. A couple clear, Uncle Sid second, Heavenly View third, then Melody Hit. Impazera. Crush got up on the fence, and they were followed by Trista Plain behind those. Further back, Ascot Lane getting well back, Cold Hearted, then Strawberry Ranch. Captain Police and our Watson's a mile back with Tristram. Down the grandstand side, Foamy Ocean in front of Taj Quillo. Then Franklin Drive, Silver Scout, Ascot Lane. Back behind those was My Red Rower, and a couple of lengths away, Tristram. They're inside the 300. Placid Arc in front on his own on the ground. The inside about 3 clear. In second placing, Heavenly View starting to run on well. Then Melody hidden down the outside. Taj Quillo in front of Foamy Ocean. Inside the 150, Uncle Sid getting up on the inside. The inside has it. Placid Arc in front. Heavenly View is coming at it late. Placid Arc in front. Placid Arc just in front. He's just won. Placid Arc back to his best. Placid Arc first. Heavenly View second. It was a terrific go for third. It might have been Uncle Sid. Taj Quillo very wide. Then Crush, which went on late. A break in the field to Melody Hit. Then came Trista Plain, followed by Strawberry Ranch and Cold Hearted. Well back behind those was Our Watchman, Impazera, Ascot Lane, Captain Police, Foamy Ocean Weekend, then Warned. It got well back, and then My Red Rower. Near the tail end of the field was Aberidi, followed in by Silver Scout, and Franklin Drive has pulled up near last.
Well, Placid Arc, you take it from me, the horses were spread across the track in the first part of the race, no doubt, but he's got up to win at Placid Arc. He's beaten Heavenly View, who's just missed, and very close for third. No photo, but number 8 gets third.
And we'll check the interim dividends on the 7th. Placid Arc 270 and 130. Heavenly View 165. Uncle Sid 155. Quinella 24.25. Trifecta 427.25. The double 22.10. That's the race-to-race double on Reva Gleeman Placid Arc. Daily double 135.95. Quadrella 1,674.80. $1,674.80 for the Quadrella. Now in Sydney, 4th against 3rd protest at Flemington.
5-1 now on the total. Ladbrone as late money comes into the pool. 5-1 for the Gallia. They're all in. 1,500 the distance. Off this time, and poor time amongst the best to begin, but he's going to drift back shortly in River's Image, the grey, straight to the lead. Cutting second, the third, Loving Devotion. Gallia fourth, and caught deep Ladbrone, and so too Star Sunrise. Then His Excellency, a length and a half to Major Edition. Wonderama King, and then Double Connection, followed by Benzine, poor time, Surrey Lad, well back, so's Apollo Ruler, and the roughie Summer Keys has tailed off. Going to the 1,000 metres, and Beedman had taken His Excellency to the lead. River's Image is second, third Ladbrone on the outside, Gallia fourth, and fifth the fence Cutting. Then Star Sunrise 3 deep in the centre, Loving Devotion, a length and a half Major Edition and Rama King, 2 Double Connection and Benzine, and then Apollo Ruler and Poor Time. Surrey Lad second last, and 3 or 4 lengths further back is Summer Keys. His Excellency approaches the 600, about a length on Ladbrone, 1.5 to River's Image. At his girthy outer, Gallia. Star Sunrise wide, the centre, Loving Devotion, cutting the fence, giving ground, and then Rama King. Further back in the field as they come around the home corner, Major Edition, on the wide is Benzine. They straighten Britain up now, and Ladrone goes up to join His Excellency. Gallia challenging the pair of them from River's Image and Star Sunrise, and Loving Devotion trying to poke through at the 250. His Excellency fighting on, about a head on Ladrone. A length to Gallia, Rama King on the outside from River's Image and Loving Devotion. It's His Excellency and Ladrone again. Ladrone put the nose in front. Rama King joins in. Ladrone just the leader, close to home, and Ladrone's just beaten the fast finishing Rama King, and third His Excellency, then Major Edition, Gallia, River's Image. Surrey Lad and Loving Devotion, Star Sunrise, Double Connection, Summer Keys, Benzine. Then Apollo Ruler, Port Time, and last was Cutting.
Past the post in Sydney, 135. Ladrone just getting the money. He was first up from a spell. Former horse from Great Britain. 10 starts now, 3 wins, 2 seconds, 3 thirds. A very impressive record. On the tote, 290 and 105. 3 Rama King, $1.80 and 5. His Excellency, $1.05. It's 135, race 7, Rose Hill. Sydney race 7, Rose Hill, Ladrone, 290, 105. Rama King, $1.80. His Excellency is paid $1.05. Quinella will be $29.20. The trifecta, $310.85. Daily double, $10.35. And the quadrella in Sydney, $120 even. They're all set to go in Adelaide for race 7, the Beaumont Babe Handicap.
Now, most of these are ready. Just 1 or 2 gaps up there to fill. Ceresis, Winds of Fate, Worthy Regent stand in nicely. Touch of Genius makes a good line. Now here's another one coming up to settle Cozzy's Kingdom and Iambic. I think that's just about it. Ready to go here. TOB favourite. Number 2, Touch of Genius. And racing now, out a pretty good start too. Just Maria away well on the inside, out deep on the track. Ceresis didn't appear to get away all that quickly. Winds of Fate has Worthy Regent, Opal Digger out deep, showing some speed, but near the inside, going very fast. Just Maria. Bowl Game's gone through to get on terms, and is now the leader. Bowl Game shaping up with on the outside Judges Rule, followed by Touch of Genius. They were followed a fair way back out wide by Worthy Regent, and going up ahead of it, Winds of Fate. Iambic struggling. They were followed by Just for Maria, then Fine Finito, Opal Digger, Legend Bearer, Ceresis not there at the moment, and one of the last Cozzy's Kingdom, but the leader is Judges Rule from Touch of Genius. Bowl Game 4 lengths away, the others headed by Winds of Fate, but they're not in the race. Judges Rule is going well at the 200. It's 2 in front of Touch of Genius, who's trying hard. He's pegging back a bit of territory, but Judges Rule is doing it very sweetly. Judges Rule, hands and heels, is going to the line, coming away in fact. Touch of Genius may just hang on for second. Oh, it's very tight. Iambic slipped up on the rail and made it very interesting. Close up Just for Maria, and also Opal Digger out wide, and in that group to Ceresis, who didn't do a great deal. Cozzy's Kingdom never a chance. Winds of Fate only battled on. Just for Maria getting up on the inside. Further back, Fine Finito, Worthy Regent, and amongst the last ones home there were pulling up quickly Cozzy's Kingdom.
Thanks, Ron. 4 and a photo between 2 and 10. The winner 270 and 105, and that's Judges Rule. Touch of Genius, if it's held on for second, well, in fact, whether it's run second or third, it'll be 70 a place. And number 10 in the race book, Iambic, and the expected should pay for a place is $3.35. It's 4 and a photo. The photo for second and third is between 2 and 10. The last race in Adelaide, protest dismissed here at Flemington. 4th against 3rd dismissed, quickly rejected by the stewards. Placid Arc, $2.70 and 130 with correct weight. Actually, correct weight hasn't actually been semaphored on the board, but once a protest is dismissed, correct weight must be given, so it's got to be there, although it hasn't been semaphored. Placid Arc, $2.70 and $1.30. Heavenly View, $1.65 second, and Uncle Sid third, $1.55. Quinella, $24.25. Trifecta, $427.25. The race-to-race double, $22.10. Daily double, $135.95. And the quadrella, $1,674.81, 20 and 8. And that protest, 4th against 3rd, was dismissed, Philip. 1,000 metres the distance. There's the light. Gates fly back, they're racing. Bateau Bay threw his head up in the air and missed the start. 4 or 5 lengths, and Double Lang was slow to begin. One of the best out, Search from Orchestra Man. Length the Leopard got up on the rails to be third. Then Safraz out wide from Rendali. Mayo Card 4 deep. Kashmir King was next. Red Henry going around them out 5 and 6 deep. Then Chantaroon, Cuds over on the fence. Dynasty Prince wide. Then Glen Morriston. Carrara Lad got up on the inside of Major Drive third. Last 2.5 lengths to Bateau Bay, and 4 lengths away Double Lang, about 15 lengths off the lead. 1,500 metres to to go. Orchestra Man by a length to Sarfraz and Red Henry wide. They've broken away by 4 or 5 lengths to Search and Mayo Card 3 deep and Link the Lep at the rails. Then Kashmir King around them out 3 deep was Rendali. Kuds dropping back on the fence. Dynasty Prince out 3 deep. Kuds is back running about midfield. Glenn Morriston behind him from Shondaroon, Carrara Lad. Then Major Drive, Batto Bay and 4 lengths away. Double Lang, it must be about 30 lengths off the lead. Past the Foster sign, 1100 to run. Rendali by a length and a half. Second place, or Sarfraz in front now. Red Henry goes to second. 2.5 Orchestra Man. Rendali fourth, then Mayo Card Search. Dynasty Prince, Kashmir King. Link the Leopard over on the rails. Kuds is taken around the outside now 3 deep. And then Major Drive, Shondaroon. Getting back in the field, Link the Leopard and Double Lang near last with Batto Bay. Running up to the turn, they've got about 700 to run. Sarfraz by a length. In second placing, Red Henry. 3 lengths away, Mayo Card. Dynasty Prince and Rendali running on. Then Search followed by Kuds, Batto Bay wide. Major Drive, Shondaroon next to then Carrara Lad, Kashmir King. Coming around the home turn, 500 metres to run. Sarfraz grab quickly. Dynasty Prince out wider. Mayo Card the centre. Search going for a rails run. Then Rendali. Kuds is coming to the picture quickly and then Shondaroon followed by Carrara Lad. At the 300, Search burst to the front, but Kuds is coming out after it very quickly. Kuds in the maroon and white colours goes up the Search. Running on hard was Shondaroon. They were followed by Rendali. It's Search fighting back on the inside. He's a length in front. Kuds in second placing, then Shondaroon, Search in front, and Search is going to win the Lord Mayor's Plate. Search first, drew away to win 2 lengths. Second placing Kuds and third Shondaroon, a long break to Rendali. Then Glenn Morriston, and they were followed in by Major Drive. Further back to Mayo Card, disappointing from Double Lang, Kashmir King, Sarfraz, Carrara Lad, Dynasty Prince, Batto Bay. Link the Leopard, Orchestra Man, Red Henry tired badly, has run last and they've run 2:5.4. Affect the track that much though, as the times proved later in the day. Brown Cast 66 to 1 chance won the first. Cobbler Boy second at 5 to 1, and third placing went to Chosen Gift at 25 to 1. Race number 2, the winner Ascent of Man at 20s. Second Princeful Medium, a good effort, 13 to 4 favourite, and Flamenco King was a huge run at 5 to 1. It wound up third. It was a big effort after missing the start. Another eye catcher was Power of Destiny. Race number 3, the winner Mind My Boy, another bolter, 33 to 1. Son of Carringbush ran second at 9 to 2, and Shivers on Ice wound up third at 14 to 1. Race 4 was the Ascot Vale Stakes. Zedative at 13 to 4 has thrown down the gauntlet, or certainly is now the best horse in Australia, certainly the best sprinting horse in Australia. A great win. Starwatch 7 to 4 favourite and well backed, and Clay Hero third at 9 to 2. The 5th race, and the winner here High Regard and the Craigley at 15 to 1. Rancho Ruler at 4s, and Flotilla well backed favourite started at 6 to 4, wound up third. The 6th event at Flemington, the winner Reva Gleam starting at 3 to 1. Ran Cheetah at 10 to 1 second. Cami 13 to 4 wound up third. Reva Gleam started favourite at 3s in that 6th event. The 7th race in the program, the winner Placid Arc at 4 to 1. Back to his brilliant best, got a great reception on the way back to scale. Heavenly View run second at 8 to 1, a big effort, and third placing went to Uncle Sid, and it started at 7 to 1. The last event for the day, and the winner here was Search at 5s, defeating Kuds at 7 to 2, and Shondaroon run third at 10 to 1, and we've got correct weight on the last event, and the numbers in the frame are 9, 4 and 3. The doubles today and quadrellas will have shortly. They're just about set to go in Sydney. This is for the last event. The favourites are numbers 6 and 13. Sydney for the last race on the program. There's the picture and your caller Ian Craig.
Behaving well. They're off in the last on the program. On Water Mist at a length. Splendid Spirit and Loose Blue slow. Massacre Khan jumped well, so did Black Satine and Sobers. Going quickly is Splendid Spirit. Up on the firing line now is On Water and Life at the top, and Tats Gull go around the outside of the field. Hearsay's in that pack of horses, followed then by Whispering Spur. Out of its ground on the inside is Steve's Return, tightened up, then Janelli, Loose Blue Bowie a minute away, and so too is Prudeau Bay. It's rough with Prince Havilar and Quality Affair. Approaching the 600, Black Satine about a neck. Life at the top, third Sobers, fourth Massacre Khan. 3 deep and fifth is Tats Gull, then Whispering Spur, Bowie right around them, then Splendid Spirit, Hearsay, Loose Blue, On Water, Quality Affair, and Janelli heads the others. Around the corner, Life at the top and Black Satine, with Black Satine just leading Life at the top. A length the Whispering Spur, Sobers switching to the inside, and Bowie on the outer, then Tats Gold at the 200 metres, and here comes Bowie on the outside. It grabs Life at the top, and then Black Satine and Sobers, but Bowie 9 to 2 into 5 to 2. They knew what they were doing. Bowie comes away from Life at the top, and Bowie bolts in. Bowie has beaten Life at the top, third Sabres, followed by Splendid Spirit, Loose Blue, Whispering Spur, and then came Black Sateen, Quality Affair, Steve's Return, and at the head of the others was Prudhoe Bay, Janelli, then came On Water, well back, Hearsay Note pulling up quickly with Massacre Khan, Tats Gold, and Prince Havilah.
Last event in Sydney, it's 12, 13 and 6 past the post. The expected should pays the well-backed Bowie, $3.25 and $1.30. 13 Life at the top, a good effort, backed into favourite on the tote, $1.15. And third place goes to number 6 Sobers, and the expected should pay is 95. So three of the well-fancied horses, in fact, the only three horses under double-figure odds have finished first, second and third. Guineas Day, we've got Eyewitness News at 6 o'clock later on this evening from all the crew and staff here from Channel 10. Good afternoon.
Keep falling on my head, and just like a guy whose feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. So I just did me some talking to the sun, and I said I didn't like the way he got things done, sleeping on the job. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. But there's one thing I know, the blues they send to meet me won't defeat me. It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me. Raindrops keep falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Crying's not for me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free. Nothing's worrying me.
Stay with us now on Channel 10 for the highlights of the Grand Prix Athletics. Then at 6 o'clock, it's Eyewitness News. And remember, 1 week from today, the greatest sporting event of the year begins. The 1988 Olympic Games from Seoul. See it all exclusively on Channel 10.
Raindrops keep falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Crying's not for me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free. Nothing's worrying me.
This program was a sports action presentation from Channel 10, home of the Olympic Games.